Hey everybody, how's it going? This is the New Year's 2019 vlog. It is 11:52 right now and the ball is about to drop. I don't have a live stream pulled up or anything. I don't even have cable hooked up to this TV back here, just my PS4. So, don't actually have the feed to pull up and like kind of go hooray and everything, but what I do have is I've got system preferences on my iMac. And so this is what we're running with, and that's what I'm going to keep an eye on until it reaches midnight. But how's it going, guys? I hope you guys had a great Christmas. 2018 has been unbelievable for the channel. Not necessarily me personally, but for the channel and for the entire LEGO community, it has been incredible. I mean, Avengers Infinity War, of course, taking up the first half of the year, waiting 4 years to finally get the chance to tackle the project. And while I was working on 13 new minifigures and 23 in total, including stand-ins, the entire project for those 5 months, I was met with several hurdles. Had quite a bit of a family situation at the end of January that definitely threw me off course. I had found out the movie was getting moved up a week in advance, unheard of from Marvel, from I believe it was May 2nd to April 26th it was, and it was just insane. So I lost a week there, and then I found out that I was going to have to move 2 weeks before Avengers Infinity War, all the while just cracking away and just painting constantly and working constantly on all the minifigures that eventually made up that video. I've got a few of them here on the table. I don't have all the minifigures from 2018 set up for this video, but a few of them are present and a few of them are there. The rest are mostly like a couple of are in that case right there, and then in another case in my room. But yeah, then I mean, just making, constantly working on the new figures for Infinity War, and then constantly posting new photos over on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and all those places. And it was just a ton of fun, the whole process. The new series that I started, the development series, where I was showing each figure as I was working on them, that was really great, and I'm gonna be picking that up again for Avengers Endgame. But I mean, just then the rest of the year with everything that followed, I mean, the video that I posted after the Infinity War showcase wound up garnering I think 3 million views that it's at now. The very first comparison episode that I did, comparing my custom minifigures to Legos, that was completely unexpected and unbelievable. I think it became one of the fastest growing Lego videos that YouTube has ever seen. That's all thanks to you guys and every person that watched that video. Just thank you guys so much for making 2018 such an incredible year. Thank you so much for just bringing so much inspiration, creativity, and passion into the community. I mean, I haven't seen anything like this in many years, and I haven't felt this inspired by all of you in a long time. I mean, 2018 was definitely, for the LEGO community, so different and so unique in a variety of ways. But, then before that, even when I found the Infinity War sets early and got the opportunity to review all of those 2 weeks ahead of time, that was a ton of fun. I can't believe that happened. I'm going to do my best to get the Endgame sets as quickly as possible. We'll see if I can manage it in 2019, but either way, it'll be a great time to review the Avengers sets once again, but this time again for Endgame. But yeah, that was crazy. Black Panther beforehand being way better than anything I was expecting it to be. I mean, and then I looped back around and made Killmonger and Okoye, some of the most detailed minifigures I've ever made. I made those in June, so that was a ton of fun. And yeah, then just making so many Infinity War edits. I'm just kind of scrolling through my Flickr right now, if I'm being totally honest. I'm trying to remember as much as I can in these last few minutes, the final 4 minutes of 2018. Ant-Man and the Wasp was not great, but I'm really proud of how those figures turned out. I cannot believe I managed to pull off those helmets. Venom was not a great movie, but again, I'm pretty proud of how the figure turned out. I know a lot of you guys did actually like Venom, so hey, more to you. Sony made a ton of money, and I'm sure we'll see more sequels to it. I think they're pretty much guaranteed at this point. Got started on the Clone Wars 10th anniversary showcases, made Anakin and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, proper versions of them finally, and I had Andrew over at AV Figures, one of my best friends, joined me for making the clones. And excuse my dog Bella in the background barking. She's incestuous and certain neurons don't fire properly. If that even makes sense, if that's even the proper phrase to use. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Clone Wars. So that was great. Stan Lee passed away though shortly after, and that sucked. But I made a figure for him to commemorate him and to remember his legacy in the 9.5 decades that he spent really inspiring this entire generation and his generation, and now all the generations into the far future. And I think that's so cool. A life well lived by him, just touching so many millions of people around the world with the characters he either created or helped to create. it'll be a sad moment when when we see his final cameo in the MCU, whichever movie it winds up being. I finally got a PS4 and I got to experience Red Dead Redemption 2 and Spider-Man PS4. I waited 2 years to do that and it was so worth it, and those two games wound up being experiences that I will never forget. Masterpieces those two games are, from Rockstar Games and Insomniac. Just absolutely incredible, and I highly recommend you experience them for yourselves one day. And I actually did just wrap up Arthur Morgan, by the way, and he will be the first showcase in 2019. So there is the final finished photo of him. And then I also did post this photo, which is my final big 2018 collage, and I'm really proud of that with the Infinity Gauntlet. First time I changed up the color scheme. Usually they've always been blue, but it's always really fun making those, even though this one was actually super last minute. But yeah, I made a lot more figures this year than I did in 2017, and I'm so proud of it. I think the work I did this year wound up being some of my best work, and I have all of you guys to thank for that. And I don't know. I wouldn't be here without all of you. I wouldn't be here without, you know, everybody who messages me on a regular basis, telling me that I inspired them to pick up a bottle of paint, to get to work on making a figure that Lego doesn't make, to get to work on making something that inspires them, because that inspires me. And I cannot tell you how much it means to me, and that is why I have not let this go. No matter what life throws at me, this is the one passion that I do have. This is the one passion that I have always enjoyed for the last decade of my life. Now that I'm 20, I started actually when I was 9 years old, of course, and 2018 has been a testament to everything that this entire channel means to me and has done for me as a person. And now here we are, as the clock is about to strike midnight. Again, I've got system preferences ready to go here. We've got about, looks like 40 seconds left in 2018. And I've been making puns all over social media. 2018 has been infinitely awesome, wrapping up the year with the incredible Spider-Verse, with how amazing Aquaman was. And I just saw Bumblebee, by the way, which was absolutely fantastic. Haley Steinfeld bringing an incredible performance to a franchise that was in desperate need of a refresher. So just a few things I didn't get to talk about in the previous vlog as we wrap up 2018 here. And we are in the final 10 seconds of 2018. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is 2019, ladies and gentlemen. Out of focus and everything. Check it out. Did I just say 2018? I meant 2019. I don't even know what I said. It's not in focus. I apologize for that, but it's 2019. And it's time to get back to work, guys. If you are subscribed to the channel, if you follow me on social media and all those places, you have the next set of minifigures to look forward to. Arthur Morgan again being the next showcase, and the first showcase in 2019. And also, I will of course be picking up on the Avengers Endgame minifigures, and I will be posting all the development videos of them. And I cannot wait to get started on those. It was again a blast in 2018, last year now, and then I'm also going to be continuing the side projects that I have going for the Clone Wars 10th anniversary, for the MCU's first 10 years, even though now we're past 2018, still going to celebrate the 10th anniversaries of the two series that mean the most to me. And then also, of course, I will be making Aquaman figures as well. But first and foremost, I will be doing the Spider-Man PS4 Advanced Suit, and then I will be moving on to Avengers Endgame. And tomorrow, actually today now, January 1st, 2019, I will be posting the official list for the Avengers Endgame showcase that I hope will be going up in April on the I believe the release the 25th. No, it's the 26th again. So the showcase will be going up on the 25th, if I'm not mistaken. But the entire full list for the Avengers Endgame showcase this year in April will be going up over on my social media and all my pages very soon here. Tomorrow afternoon. I'm still saying tomorrow afternoon because it's like just struck midnight. But yeah, guys, 2019 entering the year. Sitting here looking at system preferences for my countdown clock and being a stuttering mess, but that's okay. 2019 is going to definitely be a crazy year, I'm sure, with a lot of change and some very unexpected things. I'm sure it should be nuts. And yeah, So I don't even know what I'm going to do to get started with 2019. One thing I've been trying to do last year was get this review done for the Spider Crawler, but I was just so busy trying to, you know, do so much before the year ended that I just could not find the time for it. And ultimately, this did not make it into 2018 like I was hoping. So this will actually probably be my first video, or possibly just my first review. I don't really know what my first video will be in Actually, I think my first video today, or not necessarily today, might be tomorrow, will be a list breaking down the current Endgame roster once I do post it, because I think that would have been a great video to post last year when I did the same for Infinity War, when I posted the list for the Infinity War showcase. I didn't actually post a video on the main channel discussing it, and I think that's going to change for Endgame in a couple days here, or actually, you know, today or tomorrow, whenever you're watching this, it may already be up. But yeah, there it is. That's going to be the first review of 2019 for sure. I have no idea how many times I accidentally said 2018 when I should have said 19. But yeah, 2019, still here. The house is still exactly the same, and everything that was here in 2018 is still here in 2019. It's the most irrational thing to expect, that things will just be different when the clock strikes midnight, but it's not. Look at my room, it didn't just magically clean itself. Anyway, I'm done. I'm rambling now and keeping you guys way too long. Thank you for making 2018 all that it was for the channel and for the entire LEGO community at large. 2019 should be incredible. We'll see what life throws at us. And I hope you guys will be there and stick with me for the whole thing. And I will see you guys in the next vlog. Hopefully it won't be too long, but either way, you'll always catch me over on Instagram and Twitter, where I'm the most frequent. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time. All right, take care. Bye-bye.